Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. We've been live talking about Diddygate updates, and I wanted to focus this video on some specifics that are coming in. Specifically, Diddy's baby mama of the firstborn son has watched the tape, called it triggering of her own trauma. Misa Hylton, mother of Sean Diddy Combs' son Justin Combs, says her heart goes out to Cassie in the wake of the release. Let's go straight to it. So here's the Instagram post that she made, using a photo of Diddy's own sons. I'm pretty positive that's his kids, his sons, as I've done it. And then daughters. These are the kids of Diddy, mind you. Hold on, let me make sure you can see this better. I don't know why it's cropped off like that. But here she is commenting, I am heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. These young people were raised by women that want the best for them. We put God and education first, and have always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. Two of the youngest do not have their mother here, and it has been our duty to support them. Their father needs help, and I am praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it. Now, look, I gotta say, whoo, that gets me, man. That is a classy statement. And it's revealing too, because she's coming forward and basically admitting she knows what Cassie's going through, which implies, yes, she was also treated that way. She says it's triggered her own trauma against Diddy. This doesn't sound like a pile-on. This is a moment where she needs to be a mother and be honest and truthful about what's going on. And she's pointing out the fact that they raised these kids. Diddy's the father. Diddy's there, but they raised these kids to be what's best for them, put God, education first, and always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. And then reminds us, two of the youngest do not have their mother, Kim Porter, and it's been our duty to support them as well. It is just heartbreaking. Their father, really, this part is so, their father needs help. And I am praying he truly does the personal work and receives it. She's not here trying to pile on and destroy Diddy. And it's so sad because it's the father of the kids. You can't go out there and speak. Even if the person's a monster, it's so much more complicated when the monster has kids with this person. You know what I mean? So mass respect to the way she's put this out there, calling it out, given that there's now no reason you can deny the fact that this man you can't treat women like that. You can't touch them like that. And to see Misa out there calling it out respectfully and also bringing it back to the part that this is their father. He needs help. And I'm praying he does the personal work and receives it. I got to say, that's how you do it. Now, it's more than I could do, I'll be honest, but that's how you got to do it for the sake of the kids. She's not out there saying all this nasty stuff, getting salacious, being crap, whatever. She's trying to protect the kids. And that's what you got to do in a situation like this. Not rag on their dad. They're going to do that plenty. They're going to be seeing that plenty. It's going to be all over. But I got to applaud this mother for putting it out there, but also putting it on blast enough to be like, we raised those kids. Don't you dare forget it. And don't you think I forgot, Diddy, what you did to me. Don't you go out there saying you found yourself. You really better do the work, because this is what it's all about, these kids, if you supposedly care. And I think this is incredibly touching and impressive and speaks volumes. And I see a lot of the comments as we're live, but the son is a monster too. King Combs is at that age where he's looking up to his father. You got to look at it differently. I can't, look, as a dad, I can't be mad at King Combs. I can't. He wants what's best for his father. Now, he's been raised in this way. He's been raised in the way to think that he can just take advantage and do these things. And that, to me, is the problem. I blame Diddy. I don't blame him. Now, he's got a world of learning to learn, obviously. And if what happened on that yacht is true, and the way he sort of reacted out there, this dummy, King Combs, was out there. We had a video, but I had to tank it because news shifted. But this dummy did a diss track to 50 Cent. And it was like, they didn't even check the second house in Miami. That's where we keep it all. Like, you dumbass. Look, King Combs is an idiot. Okay, I'll just say it. This kid's dumb. He's trying to think the best for his father. And it's a little bit different for me. I blame Diddy fully. Diddy created that environment. Diddy encouraged it. Diddy seemed to allow it. And that's scary. And of course, this kid's going to see the fame. Fame is the devil. Fame will make you do the worst things. And sometimes you need to be pulled back and be helped, right? And not just criticized and constantly ridiculed and harassed. You know, some work gets done in private. And this kid needs to get that work done in private. And it sounds like that's what this mom and others are going to hopefully try to do. But the kids are stubborn, man. And they want to do what's best and think that their father is untouchable and the hero. That's what young men want. So it's different. It's different to me. And you're always an adult that abused. Again, alleged, first of all. He's alleged. And he's still a young adult. He's still a young adult. Like I said, fame is a drug. Fame, power is a drug. And I think you just got to be careful criticizing him the same way you're criticizing Diddy, because that young man was a kid raised by a monster. And I hope people will give him a little bit more respect in attempting to right that wrong, because that wasn't that kid's fault. It wasn't the kid's fault. Now, I'm not condoning any actions and alleged behavior, of course. Can he still be helped? And that's what I get the vibe from this comment from the mother, which I applaud wholeheartedly, because that's the kind of attention that you gotta give. You can't be out there just going crazy. It's tough. Again, to admit he needs help is big. To say that about the father of your kids, it's big. You don't want to go out there and add more fire when the kids are already suffering. And the fact that she was able to do that so eloquently, but forcefully also call him out, I think is props. Now, again, I'm not giving any excuses to King Combs. The kid's an idiot. I'm calling him a kid. Young man's an idiot. But he needs help too, and I hope he gets it. And I blame his father. Absolutely blame his father for creating that kind of environment and making it think that it's okay. Now, that's not the only one coming forward. Chaka Khan. Her daughter is claiming Diddy once got in her mom's face, had his security jump her teen brother. Saying he was yelling and screaming like a lunatic. Now I have this was a comment she put underneath Diddy's apology video. And she wrote, "I'm glad this is happening to you. You got in my mother's face and publicly disrespected her, yelling and screaming like a lunatic. When my little brother tried to get you out of my mother's face, your security jumped my 19-year-old brother. These may be your dark days, but I'm singing and dancing, watching your demise. Chaka Khan, isn't it great, Mom? Dancing, smiling." Look, this is one of so many people who are out there who are just enjoying it, because this man has just controlled people for so long. This man has been, in charge of it all. And so to see people finally coming back out to be able to share their stories, it's only starting. This is the drip, drip, drip. The dam is going to crack, and it's all going to come out. And there's still going to be people who aren't going to be able to do it, but it is pretty amazing to see. And a lot of other support coming in, Kelly Rowland and others. It's hard to find these comments to confirm it, but this is coming in through E. I don't think they would have made these up. But a lot of people coming forward in the comments to support. In every echo of your bravery, Cassie, there lies a melody of hope that dances through the silence. Just Jenny May commented, "Your voice has been a shield and sanctuary for many, including me. Thank you for turning your fight into your light." Tanishi expressed sending you so much love to you, sweetheart. We love you. Chloe Bailey wrote, "We love you so much, Cassie." Destiny Child alums Kelly Rowland and Latoya Luckett also chimed in, with Kelly dropping some heart and prayer emojis. Latoya adding, "You are so loved. Your strength is admirable, and your heart is so big." Many stars, including TLC's Chile, Shay Mitchell, Charity Lawson from The Bachelorette, Reggie Bush, Leanne Pinock expressed their support in ways of emojis. Deal or No Deal's Claudia Jordan emphasized the lasting effect of Cassie coming forward. "I hope you realize how your bravery against a seemingly untouchable giant gave so many other women and men the confidence to come forward too. You suffered for too long, and we love to see you properly loved and protected now, beautiful. Thank you for not being afraid to go first." It's true. It is brave. It's tremendous. Because again, this man was untouchable. This man was untouchable. And this man wasn't just like a creep doing weird consensual stuff or I would even say like, well, the age of who Drake was with was problematic, but it wasn't like this guy was just out there sleeping around, being a player. Groupies. No, this guy was breaking laws. I believe this. Let me cover my butt legally, speculating. I believe this guy was capable of murder. I do. I think he's covered things up. Clear physical abuse, emotional. This man was forcing these people to do things they never wanted to do. Was creating a power imbalance so bad that it was like, I'm going to make you famous, but you got better be my slave type of behavior. This is horrific. He really expected he could do whatever the hell he wanted with these women as his slaves. And, you know, he was so big, he was able to fund, I think, again, cover myself legally, politicians, police officers, people, fellow celebrities, to all hide this and be complicit in it. And so this is a massively more complicated thing. And I think this is only the tip of the iceberg as to what he's responsible for and what he's made people do. And so I got to say, yeah, Cassie's incredibly brave for coming forward and finally being able to do this is amazing. And I applaud her tremendously for being able to get out there and get ahead of this and open up to expose this guy. Because look, this man is disgusting. He's a monster. Again, he's a monster now specifically just for that one video alone. Like, that's enough for me to say it. I don't have to say allegedly he's a monster. This man's a monster. He's admitted it. He's now said it's him in that video. He acknowledges that he couldn't do it. But to be able to handle a woman the way he did in that video, no respect. It's gone. It is gone. There's no way you can bring it back. How do you do that? I mean, it's like Chris Brown for me as well. I don't know how you get back from that, but somehow he has. Chris Brown, we don't have him like doing it like they did, but we have the photos of Rihanna. And if you look at those photos of Rihanna, it's not a good look. Now, Rihanna hasn't like come out like Cassie has to like condemn him the same way. She seemingly was in love with him, acknowledges that she was also getting in those fights, and it is what it is. But Cassie wasn't fighting back in that video. There's no justification. There was no self-defense. There was no lover's quarrel. This was a man who felt he was in control to do whatever he wants and to treat that woman as property. And to me, that's a monster. That is the absolute definition of what a monster is. So I applaud all these people coming forward. I think way more will be coming forward. We will be here to report it all. So like I told you all, while we're still live, we got a lot to talk about. Can you make sure you hit that subscribe button? Hit the little bell as you subscribe for all notifications. I'm telling you this now, and I'm going to tell it to you at the end of the video all the time, because when you get those notifications, it's going to tell you breaking good news you want to get. And then when you get those notifications, click them. Become part of the notification squad here at Popcorn Planet, right? Who's part of the squad? When you get that notification, you should be excited. A new video. I got to see what Andy's talking about. What's the new story? We got it for you. We always keep you updated. When we lean into a topic like this, we got you covered. So make sure you hit the bell, click on your alerts, smash the like right now while we're watching. Get the thumbs up. Me and all the favorite creators you watch, help engage. That's what keeps us going. I appreciate all you guys that are doing it. There is our live show. It was a doozy. Make sure you check out our next video. We're going to premiere it, or if it already aired, you can go click on it next. J-Lo refuses to answer any Diddy questions. Why? What is she hiding? It's just only making her complicit. We'll be live again on Tuesday. If you don't want to miss it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell for all alerts. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below and let us know what you think. We got so much more Diddygate to expose and report on, and we will be doing it for you. So please keep a comment. I appreciate all you guys watching. We ain't going nowhere. Thank you all. We're going to redirect you there next. Stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet.